and the total fee for the 2 years of study will be approximately, so basically you'll be able to work for unlimited hours and earn approximately $10,000 in the 4 months. Let's talk about scenario 2, where you have taken a loan of 50,000 Canadian dollars and you want to know if you will be able to pay off your loan after you finish your studies in Canada. What's up YouTube, it's Shivansh here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. Today's video is going to be all about numbers. In this video, we will first talk about how much will it actually cost you to study in Canada as an international student. And then later we will talk about 2 scenarios and try to understand whether an international student studying in Canada will make enough money in order to save up and pay for their own fees or not. And if you have taken an education loan for Canada, then will it be possible for you to pay that back after you graduate and once you start working? So all this is coming up in this video, and make sure to watch this video till the very end, because this video is going to be extremely important for you if you are planning to study in Canada. Also, make sure to quickly hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any updates from my channel. With that being said, let's start this video. So first, let's see how much will it cost you to study in Canada. Now, if you choose to do a 2-year course in Canada, then the approximate fee will be $18,000 per year, and the total fee for the 2 years of study will be approximately 36,000 Canadian dollars. And you will also have to pay $10,000 for your GIC money, and if you also include some miscellaneous expenses such as your air tickets or your visa application fee, then the total amount can be approximately 50,000 Canadian dollars or approximately 30 lakh Indian rupees. Now this is basically how much it will cost if you choose to do a regular 2-year course. Now this can include a diploma course, an advanced diploma course, a certificate course, or even a master's course for most cases. But if you choose to do a more expensive course or a more expensive degree, for example, if you choose to do a 4-year degree in engineering or any field, or if you choose to do an MBA or an MS, then in that case your total expenses can be significantly higher, and just your tuition fee for any of these courses can be about $35,000 to $50,000 per year. But for the purpose of this video, we will only talk about the case where a student wants to come and study in Canada for a 2-year course. Now this can be a diploma course or a degree course where the tuition fee is approximately $18,000 per year, where the total loan amount or the total expenditure is about 50,000 Canadian dollars or 30 lakh Indian rupees. Now there can be 2 scenarios that most students will fall into. Scenario 1 is where your family has paid for your first year tuition fee and also for your GIC, and you want to know whether you will be able to pay for your 2nd year fees by yourself or not. And scenario 2 is where you have taken a loan for the entire 2-year duration of your study in Canada, and you want to know whether you will be able to pay off your loan of 50,000 Canadian dollars or 30 lakh Indian rupees after you graduate. So don't worry, we'll cover both these cases in this video, and you'll be able to get a realistic idea of what is possible, how much you are able to earn and save during the course of your studies and even after you graduate. So let's talk about scenario 1, where your family has paid for your GIC money and also for your first year tuition fee. So once you come to Canada, you start looking for jobs, you start applying through various job platforms, and you start going to stores and handing out your resume and also start networking with people. And let's say you are able to find a job in the first month of landing in Canada. And in most cases you'll be earning about $15 per hour, which is the minimum wage here in Ontario. And let's say you're able to work 20 hours per week, which is the maximum that is allowed for international students in most cases. So if you are able to do this for the entire 8 months of study in Canada for the first year, you'll be able to earn approximately $1,000 per month after taxes. So for the first 8 months you'll be able to earn $8,000. Now after the first 8 months you will have a schedule break during which you'll be able to work full time. So there'll be no restriction on how many hours you can work, and so basically you'll be able to work for unlimited hours, and this is your opportunity to work hard, earn more and save up for the 2nd year's tuition fee. Now instead of working just a regular full-time job of 40 hours per week, let's say you are able to work up to 60 hours per week during your schedule break. Let's say if you still have a regular minimum wage job, then if you do this, you'll be able to earn $15 per hour multiplied by 60 hours multiplied by 4 for the entire month. That comes out to be approximately $3,600 per month, and after taxes it will come out to be approximately $2,500 per month. And if you multiply that by 4, since you'll be working for 4 months in this full-time role, then you'll be able to earn approximately $10,000 in the 4 months of your scheduled break. So in total, by the end of your first year, you will have earned approximately $18,000 $8,000 from the first 8 months of working 20 hours per week, and the remaining $10,000 by working 60 hours per week during your schedule break. But don't get too happy just yet, because this number is not really your savings, it is just your earnings. And since you'll be living in Canada, you will also be spending some money every single month towards your living expenses. Now let's say your living expenses in Canada are approximately $1,000 per month, and $1,000 is a pretty reasonable amount for a student, provided you are not wasting money on unnecessary luxury items. For example, if you buy a car, then your monthly expenses will increase significantly. So if you are able to contain your monthly expenses within $1,000, then by the end of your first year, you will have spent approximately $12,000 in your living expenses. So your total savings by the end of your first year in Canada will be $18,000 minus $12,000, which is equal to $6,000. And in addition to this, you will also have $10,000 of your GIC money, which hopefully you have not used at all, because you were paying for your monthly living expenses through your own salary. So the $10,000 of GIC money will also become part of your savings, and in total you will have $16,000 by the end of your first year, which you will be able to use towards the tuition fee of your second year. So if your tuition fee for the second year is less than or equal to $16,000, then you'll be easily able to pay that with your own savings without needing to ask your family back home to send you some extra money. But if your tuition fee for the second year is more than $16,000, then you will either have to find a higher paying part-time job, such as a sales job or a commission-based job, or you will have to work more number of hours during your schedule break to cover for that remaining amount. Okay, so now let's talk about scenario 2, where you have taken a loan of 50,000 Canadian dollars and you want to know if you will be able to pay off your loan after you finish your studies in Canada. So first of all, in scenario 2, everything until the end of the first year will be exactly the same as scenario 1. So at the end of the first year, you will have $16,000 in your savings, $10,000 from your GIC money, and $6,000 that you have saved up while working full time during your schedule break for 4 months. And your situation will almost exactly be the same at the end of the second year also, where you will still have only $16,000 in savings, because whatever you will earn during the 8 months of study in your second year, all of that will go towards managing your living expenses. Once you finish your studies or graduate, that's when you will actually be able to start earning more money and pay back the remaining loan amount. Okay, so after you graduate, let's say you start working, you get a decent job, and your salary increases to $20 per hour. Now keep in mind that $20 per hour is not really an extraordinary salary. If you do the proper research to select a course that teaches you some real skills that are in demand in the industry and that you can leverage in order to get a job, then getting $20 per hour will be very easy for you. And let's say if you have a regular full-time job and you only work 40 hours per week, so in that case, you'll be able to make $3,200 per month, which comes out to be approximately $2,500 after taxes. And out of these $2,500, $1,000 will still go towards your monthly expenses or your living expenses, and you will save approximately $1,500 every single month. And at this pace, if you are able to stay consistent, it will take you approximately 23 months or 2 years in order to save up the remaining $34,000. So there you have it. It will take you approximately 2 years after you finish your studies in Canada in order to pay back the loan amount of $50,000. Now this is assuming that you are able to save consistently, spend judiciously, and keep your living expenses below $1,000 per month, at least for the first 4 years that you are in Canada. Now this is just the bare minimum. If you are able to find a course that teaches you some highly valuable skills, such as maybe software engineering, software development, data analytics, data science, or project management for specific industries, then you will definitely be able to earn a lot more than $20 per hour, and that can significantly reduce the amount of time it will take you to pay back your loan of $50,000. And if you want to know how to choose the best course in Canada, then I already have a video on my YouTube channel. Make sure to check it out. It will tell you exactly what all things you need to look for and how do you do the proper research to choose a course that will be the perfect fit for you. So my advice for you will be to 1, choose a course that has a high demand in Canada, and 2, you can also do some additional certifications or learn some new skills such as sales or marketing that can increase your earning potential significantly. So that's everything for this video. I hope you guys found this video to be useful. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel to watch more such videos about studying and working in Canada. I make a lot of useful content on YouTube and also on Instagram. So you can also follow me on Instagram at shivansingla119, and I'll see you guys in the next video.